Hi, this is Rachel of Daily Bread Yoga, All Together Now. And today I'm making you a short, brief video to get going. So asana was created as a preparation for prayer. So the physical practice of yoga is called asana. And that wasn't the end goal. The end goal was prayer and meditation for long periods of time. And in order to do that, you have to prepare your mind and your body and your spirit to be able to pray and meditate. And so that is the spirit that we're going to use today in order to do whatever it is you have to do. Maybe it's to pray or to meditate, or maybe it's just to get that email written, or to clean your house, or to start work, or get going on whatever it is you need to do. So this is a brief practice because this isn't your end goal. This is in order to focus and to get yourself set up. And you only need a chair. So behind me, there's my chair. I'm not in special yoga clothes. This is not a floor-based practice because there's too many excuses for you to not do it. And so all you need is a chair. I still have my slippers on, which are kind of like shoes. You don't have to sweep the floor. You do not have to vacuum. You don't have to move any furniture. You just have to show up. Okay? So let's get started. So, sitting up nice and tall, roll those shoulders back and stretch your face and your mouth. Take some bigger inhales and exhales through your nose. Kick those legs out and roll your feet around, stretching your toes, your ankles. You may already feel different just because you sat up on purpose and you were breathing on purpose. You're going to take those legs wide. We're going to do the Grateful Despites, but we need to warm up a little bit. So these are big windshield wipers. You're just turning your thighs side to side. You know that we store, this is like a phenomenal reservoir of stress right in our thighs. It reaches around our low back and our gut. And so getting this moving is a good cue to your body that you're okay. And you want to show up and you don't want to be in fight or flight right now. Okay? So sitting up nice and tall again, scoot all the way back. Take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Lean forward a little bit, feel that pull of gravity, lean back, and then come right to sitting up. So you feel like your head is over your spine, your shoulders are over your hips, your knees are over your heels, your feet are flat on the floor. You can feel the floor holding you up, your seat holding you up. Trust that you don't have to hold yourself up. Close your eyes if that feels good. Leave them open if that feels better. Start drawing your attention inward, retuning your senses, peeling through the layers of you that relate to everyone and everything else until you come to that space of you relating to you right here and now, just as you are. And from that space, bringing up gratitude for all that makes it possible for you to be here in the midst of everything. Gratitude for your physical health. Despite aches and pains and frustrations with your body, you are healthy and strong enough today to show up for this practice. Turn those hands over, palm face up. Gratitude for your mental health. Despite anxiety and stress, despite conflict and distraction, you were able to make the decision to be here and follow through on that decision. And aim your heart out and up just a little bit more. Soften your jaw. Gratitude for any sense of spiritual health. That despite some really hard days, maybe some grief or depression, loneliness or fear, despite all that, there was also enough levity and momentum, enough hope and confidence in this practice to pull yourself up out of bed, off the couch, away from whatever else you were doing or could be doing and show up with all that gratitude and resilience that is strong in you. Send out some hope and love and courage to the people and the places, all of the situations struggling for such health today, especially if you kind of feel like one of them. Turn those hands over, sitting up nice and tall. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, let your head sink down. Soften your shoulders, your neck and jaw. Roll that right ear over your right shoulder. Sit up nice and tall and extend that left arm down. You might feel a lot of tension in your neck. Pay attention to the story that you have. It's really understandable that there's tension in your neck. There's tension in my neck too. Let your head come down. Roll that left ear over your left shoulder. Sit up nice and tall. Extend that right arm down. The tension in our neck is why we're doing this. So if there wasn't tension, it wouldn't be so high on the list of things to stretch. Bring your head down. Take your chin towards the ceiling without crunching the back of your neck. So you're just stretching the front underneath your chin to your chest. And then back in a neutral. Look over your right shoulder and over your left. And back in a center. So scoot to the front of your chair. We're gonna get our breath going. Inhale, reach the arms up and reach higher, heart towards the ceiling. Bend the elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades, twist to the right, back in a center and twist to the left. Back in a center, reach those arms up. Take your right arm down at your side and reach towards the floor. Bring that arm up. Take your left arm down and reach towards the floor. Bring that left arm up. Bring your, using your hands, pull that knee into your chest and roll the foot around, stretching your ankle. Roll those shoulders back and down. Take that right ankle on top of your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall. So you're gonna feel this in your hip. I feel it also in my knee, right here along this, I think it's your IT band. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your heart towards your shin. You feel it more now. Me too. Bring yourself back up and twist to the right. And the other way. And let's bring that foot down. Pull the left knee into your chest. Roll the foot around. And take that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Sit up, flex the foot. Soften your jaw. Know that the rest of your body is paying attention to your mouth. So when we're clenching our teeth or holding our breath, the rest of our body is paying attention and is like, oh gosh, she seems a little bit tense. So soften. Bring your heart towards that shin. Try and ease up that low back. Soften your jaw. Bring yourself back up and turn to the left and the other way. Bring that leg down and take those legs wide. So bring your elbows to your knees, push those legs out and pull your heart through. You're drawing your shoulders back. Gently take your head side to side and then dip a shoulder down in the center and then go side to side with your shoulders. So you're still pushing those knees out and dipping a shoulder down, feeling that stretch and that twist. And then come all the way down in the middle. Release your spine to gravity. Put some more effort into your feet. You might shift your weight forward, putting all the effort into your feet. Your bottom's off the chair. And then bring your butt to the chair, hands to your lap. Roll yourself up. Again, hold onto the side of the chair. Do those windshield wipers right here. Bring those feet flat in front of you on the floor. Scoot yourself up. Keep your hands back. So we're doing just a little bit of a chest opener as well. Extend that right leg out. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Extend that right leg out and flex your foot. Sit up, heart to big toe. So I'm not reaching for my toes. I'm pulling my heart towards my toes and my big toe towards my big heart. Bring yourself back up. Extend that left leg out and flex the foot. Sit up, heart to big toe and big toe to big heart. And bring yourself up. You're going to come up and stand behind your chair. So you're standing close enough to the chair that you are touching it. So you don't want to at any time to be reaching for the chair. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Step the right leg back and bend that left knee. Step back in a down dog. Pull those hips back. Bend your knees a little bit and take your hips side to side. Breathe on purpose. Look ahead, step that right leg into the chair, bend the knee, heart forward, shoulders down. Step into the chair. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Step the left leg back and bend the right knee. Heart forward, shoulders down. Ground through your legs and take that right arm up. And maybe the other arm up. Hands to the chair, step back in a down dog. Pull the hips back. Look ahead, step that left leg into the chair and bend the knee. Heart forward. Ground through your legs and take the left arm up. And maybe the other arm up. Hands to the chair and step into it. Step away from the chair. Empty coat sleeves. Empty coat sleeves. So like you're turning side to side and you have a big long trench coat on and those arms are flopping and banging around you. So you're not controlling them. You're letting them flop and bang against you. And inhale, reach those arms up and then reach higher. So heart towards the ceiling, gentle back bend. Bring those arms down behind you. Clasp your hands and reach your hands towards the floor, heart forward, and release. Give yourself a big bear hug and twist side to side. Give yourself a bear hug with the other arm on top and twist side to side. We're going to do 3 rounds of cleansing breath together. So roll those shoulders back and down. This is all breathing through your nose. Inhale, hands towards you. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, up. Exhale, around. Again, inhale towards you. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, up. Exhale, around. One more time with pauses. Inhale towards you. 2, 3. Exhale, push it out. 2, 3. Inhale, reaching up. 2, 3. Exhale, around. Come and sit on your chair. Scoot all the way back, sitting up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back and down. Take a nice inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. We're going to do the 5-step slide breath. That's 5 quick inhales through your nose and 1 long exhale out your nose. So it's like 5 steps up the slide and then 1 long exhale when you go down the slide. Here we go. Exhale. 2 more rounds. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Resting your hands on your lap. Sitting up nice and tall. Soften your jaw. Let your breath be nice and easy, but keep breathing on purpose. We're going to practice the trip meditation. The T in trip is for thankful. So bring to the surface of your mind something that is helping you stay afloat these days. What are you thankful for? Turn those hands over, palm face up. Sit up nice and tall, soften your jaw, and keep breathing on purpose. The R in TRIP is for repent, which simply means going in a different direction. So what is a new way for you today? A new practice, a new way of thinking or talking or doing anything. And then bring your one hand on top of the other like you're holding something very gently in your hands. The I in TRIP is for intercession. So who or what situations are in your thoughts, your minds, your prayers today? As if you're holding them in your hands gently. And feel that connection with them. And then bringing those hands over your heart. Again, sitting up nice and tall, taking a bigger inhale and exhale through your nose. Feeling your chest rise and fall. Noticing your heartbeat, maybe your temperature. Noticing the taste in your mouth and other sounds around you. Let your shoulders be soft. The P in TRIP is for priority. What is your priority for you today? How will you show up in relation to yourself and others? Keeping your attention drawn inward, bring your hands to your lap, sitting up nice and tall. Feeling the floor underneath your feet and the chair underneath your bottom. Trust that they're both holding you up. You don't need to hold yourself up. Soften the bottom of your feet, release your toes. Let some warmth and weight rest heavy on top of your feet. Letting your heels sink. Maybe getting a better sense of that pull of gravity down your shin bones. Letting your thighs rest heavy on the chair. Feeling the total support of that seat underneath you. Let your hips sink down. Still sitting up nice and tall, soften your lower back and release your belly. Letting your shoulders rest. Turn those hands over, palm face up, releasing all effort in your arms and your hands. Letting your fingers curl up and float. Practice letting go here. Practice letting go of the conversations and the misunderstandings, the decisions and the unanswered questions. Right here and now, practice loosening your grip on all that is beyond your control. Letting go of the work that is not yours to do, so that you can be about the work that is yours to do. Softening the muscles of your neck that reach across your back and your chest. Soften your jaw and your chin. Release your lips and your cheeks. Soften your eyebrows and your forehead. Soften even the very crown of your head. Trusting that all of this new and renewed energy and strength, all of this effort and rest is inside of you as it has always been. And you have access to it whenever you come back to your breath, come back to your body, whenever you remember you. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers, letting your body know that you're going to move. Take a big inhale and exhale through your nose, turning those hands back over, sitting up nice and tall, reconnecting with that gratitude for all that makes it possible for you to be here in the midst of everything, just as you are. Gratitude for the day ahead. Taking a moment to notice how things might have shifted and changed during this brief practice. Remembering that there is always more happening than we could ever know or perceive. Trusting that there will be shifts to come. I thank you for sharing this practice with us. Know that it makes such a difference that you are here. Namaste. Now get to it.